Michelle Kotler, attorney, special educator, and creator of the Parents Playbook for Special Education Success. If you've seen any of my videos, you know that I am rather camera shy and I do not usually like to get in front of the camera. But something has just happened that is the straw that broke the camel's back for me with regard to special education and what the federal government is doing in 2025 in the United States of America. And I just had to come on the camera and talk about it because I really want to make sure that parents understand how devastating this is for their children. The overwhelming majority of children with special needs are served in general education classrooms, where the curriculum is extremely difficult, the pace of learning is very fast, and there are not enough special education teachers to go around to modify the curriculum and to teach children with disabilities as a co-teacher in a general education space. So the training of teachers in general education to become more proficient at teaching children with special needs has never been greater. The need for this has never been greater than it is right now. As services keep getting cut, and as the pace and rigor of the curriculum keep increasing, children with disabilities and even non-disabled children are drowning. They are literally drowning with expectations that are completely unrealistic and not developmentally appropriate in the first place for any child in many cases. However, for children with disabilities, the current educational climate is almost impossible in some regards for them to succeed. So teacher training and the need for teacher training has never been more valuable and more important than it is right now. And yet, the current administration just canceled $30 million worth of grants that were earmarked for teacher training in 14 states to help educators better serve children with disabilities. $30 million. 5 state education departments, 3 small nonprofits, 12 universities, and the nation's oldest K-12 school for the blind all just had the rug pulled right out from under them. And who was going to suffer the most? If you are the parent of a child with special needs, as I am, your child will suffer the most. Your child who already struggles every day to try in vain to keep up with their peers, who already may be the victim of bullying and ostracism, who already might hate school and try to avoid going. Now imagine how much worse this is going to be when teachers do not have access to the training that they need to properly educate your child. I am absolutely outraged by the current administration and how they are treating our children. There's no money for education of children with disabilities, but you know what there's always money for? There's always money to build prisons to house them later. And if you don't believe me, Google the school to prison pipeline, and you will see that up to 70% of incarcerated youth and adults have a disability of some kind. And I would argue the real percentage is actually much higher because there are a lot of disabilities that do not get diagnosed. So this is a significant problem for our society, and we are going to be paying the price for this for generations. I am speechless. I hope parents wake up and become outraged about what's going on and use your collective power and your collective voice to try to force some kind of change. Because right now, public education for kids with disabilities is really going down the toilet. It's really going down the toilet. That's all I have to say about that. Thanks for watching.